YouTube, it's Grace, and in this video I'm going to be painting the Bold and Brash painting from Spongebob. I had never painted this before, but someone reached out and asked if I could do it, and it looked pretty simple, so I figured why not try. All in all, this took me around 2 days to complete. It wasn't super complicated, the biggest thing was just waiting for the paint to dry, but it turned out really cool, so I'm excited to show you this video, so let's get into it. This is the reference image I'll be using, and I just put a grid over this one so that I can use that for proportions and such. This canvas is 12 by 16 inches, and I'm doing a 3 by 4 grid, so each little square is going to be 4 inches. Now that the grid is here, I just need to look up on my reference and line everything up the best I can. Okay, I finished the sketch, but something didn't look quite right, so I took a picture of it and then overlaid it over the reference, and then I used the blue colored pencil to make some corrections based on what I thought needed to change. So I'm gonna erase the pencil and see how it looks next. I just finished erasing the pencil. I also made a couple other small alterations, but I feel like it looks a lot better now, so I'm gonna go to the basement, get some paint. I just gathered up all the tools I need. So paint, a plate for a palette because I don't have a real one, brushes, paper towels, and then I got my reference. I just mixed up 4 different colors. I have a light yellow, a slightly darker yellow, a light orange, and a slightly darker orange, and I'm going to use those to block out the background. The first coat of the background looks a little bit messy, but this is really just a trust the process moment because the paint is still a bit thin and you can see the remaining lines from the pencil. So I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna make the second coat look a lot better. But for now I'm gonna go in and do the greens and teals for the first coat of that. I think this is a pretty good stopping point for today. I got the background blended a little bit more and I added some shading colors to, I don't know what this is, if this is actually Squidward or what, but I also painted the sides, so I'm just waiting for everything to dry and I think I'll do the second coat tomorrow. Okay, it is the next day now, everything's dry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go over with another coat and try to clean up my lines. I just finished the background and let it dry, so now I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna move on to the greens. So I'm just using the same colors as yesterday. I have a light green, a dark green, and my main color here. This paint has been drying for a little while, so as you can see, my last step is outlining. So I have a few paint markers here. I'm not sure which ones are alive and which ones are dead, but we're gonna work with it. And the grand reveal. Ta-da! I think this turned out really cool, especially considering that, like I said, I've never done anything like this before, but I'm excited to send it off to the person who commissioned me and see how they choose to use it to decorate their space. It's nice to take a break from Minecraft or pixel art paintings every once in a while, so this was a great chance for me to do that. I'm gonna hang it here for the rest of the video so you guys actually have something to look at, but that's how it looks in context if you were to hang it next to some other paintings. But the one thing I wanted to talk about before I end this video is this huge canvas here. I just bought this yesterday for my last commission of 2022, and it is
enormous.
This canvas is eventually going to turn into the Skull on Fire painting from Minecraft, and that is the largest square commission I've ever done. I think I've done one canvas that was a little bit bigger than that, but this is a close second. And since I've already done a video of me painting that same design, I think I'm going to switch things up a little bit and do a time lapse just so that you can kind of see the whole thing come together a bit faster. So yeah, stay tuned for that. As always, if you would like to see any of the other art that I've made, or if you want to commission me or anything like that, check out my socials right here. I'll also have everything linked down below. But yeah, that concludes this video. So thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye!